You know, we gotta rock it, man. Again, Kingdom Speech, man. And today's topic is basically sacrifice. Huge topic. Definitely think it needs to be discussed. Definitely needs to be, something very vital in, our society, the community, just togetherness, because, a lot of cats in general, we will do this X, Y, and Z in a certain manner or way that's been taught, based off societal ways. But is that really the benefit of not only yourself, but, your community? And it's like sometimes I got to go back and refrain from, doing certain things that I don't really want to do per se, just because of I know the effect that it would give on my name as well as my name being within the community, because, every action, causes a reaction. And it's like I move in the means to where it doesn't really affect, none other than myself. And I'll be affecting people regardless, but I'd rather affect them in this way than, an obvious way that puts them in a state of not being able to succeed or prosper. So that's basically where I was getting at when I was mentioning sacrifice. And I'm actually going to go and read the definition of sacrifice right now. Shout out to, just this area and this ambiance that I got going on right now. Blessings to the Almighty, for allowing me to speak my piece, bring it to you all. But again, sacrifice, the definition is basically like this: an act. Actually, don't want to read that. Excuse me. Okay. Let me get back. An act of giving up something valued for the sake of something else regarded as more important or worthy. Okay? So, and if I would go to the more definite definitions, the earlier definitions, because that's the third defining term of sacrifice, as opposed to the first and second one, because the first one is an act of slaughtering an animal or person or surrendering a possession as an offering to God or to divine or supernatural figure. Because if you think about the people in the past times, they would do this and they would keep up these certain, offerings, to the Most High in the midst of, their normal day-to-day duties. But they would do this as a showing that, as their divinity, as their appreciation for being, awakened, or, not being in deep sleep, slumber, not being, possessed with, unwanted spirits. So they sacrifice. They went and they showed an offering of appreciation. And we don't really do that now, not even for the community being a bond. We don't sacrifice for the community. Just when I look at, let's say, for instance, drug dealer, and this is a big topic of mine. He doesn't have a sacrifice. His sacrifice is for an eternal gain, but what is it doing in his community? And a lot of us don't realize the energy that we put into the earth, it comes back 360. So even in that sense, it's like, look, I don't put this poison into the community. Now, when I walk outside my front door, I got people that probably want to get at me, want to do obvious, just profound things to destroy whatever it is that I want internally. So you can get that same feeling by, doing something that's more beneficial towards the community and, not have to have the same results. So you can work and make, compensation, but not in a manner that destroys, because that energy that you're putting into is only creating negativity. And then we wonder why, some of those guys who may go off into further different careers, they have psychological problems because of what they already put into society based upon what's already been placed on them. So it's recurring. So at some point in time, man, we just need to sacrifice, but in a different manner, to where it's not actually sacrificing lives. It's actually upbuilding. A lot of different ways that we can use this word right now, but my biggest thing is just doing it for the community to build an upbringing. You get me? So that was my topic today, guys. Sacrifice. Be sure to do that today. You never know who it might help, for the family, you know what I'm saying? For your peers, for anybody. It took a lot of sacrifice for what I'm doing right now to step outside my boundaries on being and doing whatever I could do to preach this poetic message right now. And I'm very thankful to do that. Again, it's the boy, it's the kid, Kingdom Speech, rocking with nothing other than the kings and the queens of the land. And we're going to do the thing, and we're going to rock out. Y'all have a good one, all right?